G'day guys, what's cracking? 2Aussie here again. So, here's the deal. We're heading in to Hungry Jack's and we're getting Jack's Brekky roll. Now, this thing has quite a bit on it, but we're going to get a small meal which gets a hash brown and a coffee or tea with it. I'm going with a small version of that. So, I've already had a couple of cuppers today, so I'm pretty juiced up, ready to go. Even with this horrendous weather, it's very hard to work around it at the moment. So we're doing a little brekkie one today. Not my favourite time of the day. I'm usually probably still asleep by now or just getting up. But guys, we're heading in. We'll grab this thing. We'll check it out. Probably pull it apart, see what makes it tick, and we'll see if it's worth getting for breakfast. So guys, without further ado, I'm going to head into Hungry Jack's, order this thing, and get back to you with the goods. See you soon. All right, this is it, folks. Over the top. Now, something I didn't mention, just in case it didn't pan out at the moment. I think it started again yesterday. 20% off your order now. I wasn't sure if I would get 20% off this, and we did. All up the meal. I'll tell you the meal, small meal price first, was $10.35. With the 20% off, the whole thing cost $8.28. Sweet little deal for breakfast. Now, this burger itself is $7.10, of course, with 20% off. We didn't pay that much. Now, our little cappuccino beveragino. What else is in the bag? You get a hash brown. And our brekkie, I'm going to call it a burger. It's not a roll. Well, we all see the pictures. We know what the pictures look like. And when you see the picture of this thing, it looks amazing. But you can already see it's not going to look like that from the size of this. It should be like that. Or more like that anyway. But you know what? Let's check it out and see what makes it tick. Actually, let's have a look from here first. At least the piece of cheese looks like a decent piece. Oh, yeah, it's not too bad. I could have got it wrong. It's not far off the picture. It's looking pretty good, actually. Let's do a little carousel rotisserie kind of thing and check it out. Yeehaw. Looking very nice. Smelling phantasmagorical as well. Oh, there's that little egg. Yeah, you love to see it. You know what? I don't think we'll pull this apart too much. We might just look at it from here. So what's it got on it? Cheese, a bacon, a patty. What's it called? Sausage patty. It's in there somewhere. Oh no, it's all slip sliding away. This probably wasn't one of my best ideas. Let's see if we can find the sausage. Oh, there it is. It was on the bottom, you dumbass. There it is. Sausage. So, guys, I reckon it's time to wrap the old laughing gear around this one. It has turned out better than I thought it would be. Let's hope it will taste as good as I think it does. Now, you know what I'm going to do here. I am going to try this on its own, see how it hits. But we're probably going to whack the hash brown on there. It's got to be done. But let's go in for a taste test. So on first bite, I'm actually getting a bit of everything. But one thing that does stand out is the cheese, and I'm wondering why is that? Usually the cheese is just there, it gives it a bit of a flavour on these things, but I forgot. It's a little bit schmancy. It's Egmont cheese. Must have a bit of a different taste. It seems to look better too. Doesn't look like it's melted all over everywhere. So that's your little Egmont cheese. Very schmancy. Try it on its own. Really does have a different sort of taste. It hits in a good way. So guys, it's pretty decent. It does taste pretty good, even though I didn't leave any teeth marks in the egg yet. But actually, you know what? Probably better to do this the other way around. So it's got BBQ sauce. I think I mentioned that. Not too saucy, this one. Only one sauce, so that's a good thing. You know, sometimes these guys get a bit carried away with their sauces. Now, let's see how that goes. Now, that's what it would look like if I'd never munched on it yet. So here we go. Going in. Will we get some egg this time? I reckon we will. Well, I can tell you one thing. It's added a bit of a crunch factor to it. It's got everything going for it now. So guys, if you grab one of these, get your 20% off. You can get a small, medium or large. You can do you boo boo. But the only thing that changes is this thing. This is the coffee. You'll still get your hash brown. You can make a phantasmagorical Brekky burger like that. I'm not going to call it a roll. It isn't a roll. I don't know where they get this idea from. But we won't go on about that. There's bigger issues going on in the world at the moment than whether that's a roll. So let's put things into perspective. But whatever you get, you're onto a winner here. So that's a pretty decent burger. Got the crunch factor going. Totally eats well. I actually like it. Anyway, I'll grab a small, medium or large of this one. Whatever size meal you want. But from memory, I reckon this coffee's pretty good. And see how it goes, because we got the old sippy cup today. You'll love to suck it. Oh, hang on. Nostrovia. It ain't bad. Nice coffee. I'm going to scoff this. I'm just absolutely loving this. So whacking that hash brown on there adds another dimension. Takes it up a level. It is pretty decent. Bit hard to wrap the old laughing gear around when you whack that on there. It was just the right size to fit in my gob before that, but I don't mind the struggle if it's something good. So I was umming and ahhing about this thing. Will I get it? Won't I get it? Is it really going to be worth trying out? I know a few people have done this now. I haven't watched what they've thought about it. So if they've trashed it and if they haven't thought it was very good, well, I'm going to be the man to tell you it's actually pretty decent. And having said that, let me say this. For taste, I'm giving it an it's lit. I'm loving it. I'm giving it 5 stars out of 5. This hasn't happened for a while. And that's without the hash brown. With the hash brown, still a 5. It's great. If you like hash browns, do this. Give it a go. And for value, $7.10. Probably varies at other stores. $7.10. I'm going to give it about a 4 stars out of 5. Not phantasmagorical value, but you know what? If it tastes good, that helps. With all that being said, let me just run this by you. What did 50 Cent do when he was hungry? 58. Do you think you're ready for another one? Can you handle it? I think I better hit you with another one. My boss asked me, why do I only get sick on weekdays? I said, it must be my weekend immune system. Sorry, children. So I wasn't expecting much from this thing from Hungry Jack's, but pleasantly surprised. It's in a good way. It's looking like the breakfast is better at Hungry Jack's, but maybe we should get to Macca's again one day, but they're not bringing out anything new, so we'll stick with Hungry Jack's. Glad I tried this today, guys. Get in there and try it if you want something like this for breakfast. If you do this sort of thing and if you're up and you get breakfast at takeaways, highly recommend you give that a crack. It's the goods. I got to bounce. It's time to vamoose. So guys, if you like the video, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. And remember, you never be too Aussie. Hooroo. Stay fresh.